Hi, I'm Alex Archbold, and I've been buying and selling antiques since I was 9 years old. From basements to scrapyards, I'll look just about anywhere I can to find lost antiques and collectibles. And sometimes I'll go big and buy everything. I never know what's going to happen or who I'm going to meet. This is our life, this is our adventure, and this is Curiosity Inc.
I'm home, honey.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's update on the house. I pulled in today to check and see how things are going. We're temporarily locked out, but while we're waiting for the key to get back inside, the guy pulls in to empty the septic truck. So we have this lovely aroma as we wait outside. But aside from all that, it's a lovely, beautiful day. It's still winter, as you can see there's snow, but it is going to be plus 17 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's warm. It's nice spring, hot weather. The promise of green grass and a lawn and a completed house are in the future. So as soon as we get inside, we'll give you a little bit of the tour, and we'll start this episode off by seeing what's new, what's different, and I guess end up with a clean porta potty at the end of it. Anyway, guys, follow along on today's episode. We're inside the house. The first thing I noticed is that the tent is gone. Well, actually, the first thing I noticed is that the tile has arrived. Well, that's exciting news because that means that the floor, the final finished floor, is going to start going in the next day or so here. We've got the big tiles for the downstairs bathroom and the upstairs kids' bathroom. We've got our mosaic tiles for the main floor powder room, or main floor half bath, and our master bath. This is the underlay that goes underneath the tiles. And the same guys that are doing this are doing the in-floor heating for the master. What does it feel like?
Feels like a dancing floor.
Feels like a dancing floor? Maybe don't dance on it. You can dance next to it. Oh. Okay. Let's come over here. Many people were asking if we had a washroom, a bathroom, a room on the main floor for a toilet, a powder room, and yes, we do. It's right here. So it's just going to be a sink and a toilet and some shelves for putting stuff on. And not much else. You don't need much else on the main floor. You don't need to have a bath or a shower or anything on the main floor. That would be odd. We've got 3 other bathrooms that are full bathrooms in the house, but this will be the main floor powder room. Well, that will be very exciting to see them get this all installed. And it goes fairly quick too. So probably, but before the end of the week here, they should be mostly wrapped up. Melissa is tootling her way upstairs. I don't know why she's running, but she is. She says she likes running up the stairs. Fireplace cabinets are in place on either side. However, they don't have the cupboard doors on yet on that side. In the kitchen, well, it looks like they got the majority of the kitchen cupboards together. I know they said they were waiting for some screws for the heart and some other hardware to come in. And as you can also see, they dismantled the hood above where the stove is going to go. Reason for that is they're going to be tiling behind there. So it's much easier for them to do with the framework exposed like that. But, there has been some progress in this area. The guys are going to have to return to, I guess they're waiting on some parts and some other pieces before they get that finished up. I don't know if no, I don't see the garbage cans installed yet. They'll be back. I'm going to wander upstairs and see where my wife ran off to. Melissa? She's not even answering now. Oh, she's being sneaky. I just saw her hide around a corner. I saw you. I'm going to stick the phone in first so I don't get attacked. Oh, you were there a second ago. What is going on? Oh, they got our some of the handles.
They have there's a box of in-floor heating stuff.
Oh, yeah, the wire
and look.
complete shower kit.
Comes in a box.
Cool. I imagine that shower would have been much bigger. It's funny, that actually kind of looks like the shower we're putting in too.
That is the shower we're putting in.
Well, I know what I mean. You know what I mean. Waterproofing system for showers. Okay. So they are really gearing up to do the floors in here. That's exciting.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if the cabinet guys would have finished up completely instead of having to come back to finish, but there's so many delays right now.
On time.
We're actually pretty lucky because just overall around the world, I guess, there's all sorts of construction delays, especially in our area. But we're fortunate that we were able to get things as far as they are and more or less on track. What is this? I don't know what this is. Sluttekeerdeboard. Oh, a shower bench. Oh, I see. So they have the shower bench more or less pre-made and then they tile it. Well, that's kind of interesting, but I wonder if that should be in the other bathroom. I'm not going to move it. My instinct is to move this into the room where it's going to go, but they might go looking for it, not know where it is. So I'm just going to leave that where it is. Look how much sunlight comes pouring in through these windows. It's nice and bright in here. Okay, well, Abigail is in her room.
She said she has a much nicer view.
Yes, you do have a much nicer view. Other than that gravel pile, which I'll have to move right there. This will be very nice to have this all green and the garden in. I'm not going to get ahead of myself though, but what do you think of your room?
I really like it.
I'm glad we put in that other window there because look, you get sunlight in through that window.
Yeah.
So you'll have, if we didn't put that there, we wouldn't be seeing that nice little bit of sun because the back of the house here is north facing, so it doesn't see as much sun. But you like it overall, Abigail?
Yeah.
Where, you got your room all planned out more or less, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but mostly you're happy about this. And some kind of LED you want to put in there. Yeah, this is going to be like a deluxe closet. And that's your fort?
Yeah.
Okay. I think every time we come here, you go and sit in your little fort down there. It'd be nicer once you have the flooring in.
Yeah.
I can imagine it. We could like clamp a curtain across there so you could hide in there and stuff. Are you gonna read a book? Yeah, I would if I was a kid. I guess I didn't need as big of a room for her as I thought since she just likes hanging out in the closet. But I remember being that age and I remember building forts and I would have been in there too. I would have been just like her. Well, we'll pop back again soon and we'll check and see how the flooring is moving along. The guys should be back again tomorrow. And with any luck, the next update, we'll start to see some tile on the bathroom floors, some tile in the entrance. Maybe the shower will start to get built. All kinds of exciting stuff happening in this episode. So keep watching. I don't even know what the timeline's gonna be like right now, but I'm pretty sure they've got plans to move all this product throughout the house. We popped back over to the house because in the last day since I've been gone, that big pile of tile, see what I did there? The pile of tile has slowly started to migrate its way into the rooms which require it. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like our main floor bathroom, they've already started. I have always liked hexagonal tile. Now, I don't know if you can really see the shininess of that. Of course, there's no grout in there just yet, but they've started getting the tile put in the bathroom. And we picked a nice antique style pedestal sink and a toilet, kind of a vintage style toilet. On camera, it looks a lot darker, these gray spots, but in real life, it's very subtle, sort of a marbly effect. Across the hallway, I can't remember if we're doing tile in here or not, but the laundry room is definitely getting tiled. More tile than this. That'd be weird if it was just sparse like that. They're just kind of starting to get the framework done, the groundwork done. And the back area is going to be tiled as well. So we've got some underlay. I guess they're doing some prep work to get the tile in. I'm gonna check upstairs and see if much has changed up there yet. Oh, let's see, did they do the backsplash yet? No, not yet. That's yet to come. Let's go upstairs and see what's happening up there. I'm coming. I hear Melissa calling me. Which room am I going to?
Ours. Abigail said it's a little loud, but you do you.
A
What did
little
you
loud.
say? Oh, vibrant. It's a little vibrant, but you do you.
Oh, yeah, that would be a look right there. Orange and blue, that's Edmonton Oiler colors right there.
I don't know if you can walk on that, but
I'm not going to walk on it. I don't want to mess up what they got going on.
yeah.
But that means they would have prepped. Yeah, it looks like they've got all the wire and stuff in for the heated floor. That's the underlay for the heated floor. Wow, that'll be so nice to have warm Tootsies in our washroom. So I guess I'll probably start tiling that right away. And I don't think have they done anything in this bathroom, boys?
No, there's just one change. That's not the wrong way.
Let's see. What did they do in here?
Wonderful board.
Oh, that's exciting.
Very.
But they did get the handles on the cupboards.
Yes, that's it.
Last time you were having, oh, and they put the trim around the door. And the door's on. The pocket door is on.
You've noticed a lot more than I did.
It's my job to notice. It's a pocket door. It's my job to know. How does it open?
I don't know.
Maybe they have to put a little pull handle or something on it. Let's let them tell us how it works so we don't accidentally do something.
If you just got really sticky up on
What's going on over here?
We're dancing.
I can see that. Is that your happy flooring dance?
Happy phone.
Oh, my goofy family. Let's go down to the basement and see if they did anything in Stephen's washroom.
Oh,
Feet. This would be an awful view to have as I tumble down the stairs. Okay, there was nothing to report in the basement, but I'll pop back again probably tomorrow night. I like to come when the guys aren't here because I don't want to get in their way. I mean, when you're on a tight schedule like this, if I'm here and I'm asking them questions, which is what I normally do when I'm doing a build myself, I can explain things as we go. But when we have a crew working and it's on their schedule, I really want to try and keep as low of a profile as possible. So I'm kind of coming here after hours to do that. There's lots going on. Oh, and Melissa's pointing out something upstairs. What did you find? Oh, they put the little decorative.
I didn't see these on before.
No, that's new. Actually, I think they're supposed to be getting the stonework on right away. So that's our fancy little support thing that they're putting on there. I guess it has to be painted still and all that, but I think it'll be very soon that they have the stonework on the fireplace here. I'm going to turn around. This is going to be stone all the way up to the top. We picked a very light color stone so that it would kind of complement the white trim. And we wanted it very breezy, very light and breezy. Because we're going to have a very dark floor in here. So I think it'll offset it nice. We shall see. We'll come back again and see what progress is made tomorrow. I just got a call from Drupad to come over to the house. I guess they've been busy tiling away. But if you've noticed, it snowed again. We had almost our lawn back. This time of year, you never know. It could snow, it could rain, it could be anything. So I'm gonna take Melissa's car just because it's all-wheel drive. It's a little bit better on the icy stuff than what mine is. And we'll go see what's happening with Drupad. Somebody's learning to drive today. Not the best weather for that. Hopefully they've got a little bit of skill. The roads aren't too bad right now, mainly just slushy. And I just washed Melissa's car. Maybe it's my fault it snowed, I jinxed it. Okay, I don't see Drupad yet, but somebody's been here. You can see there's tire marks. But maybe the guys have been inside. I'm gonna go in while I wait for Drupad to show up. And as things are melting, there's all these little mud pits that you could lose your shoe in, so you gotta be careful where you stand. I'll have to ask them about all this lumber that's here too, because I do have a project building some shelves in the basement that this would really come in handy for. But I don't know if they need it for anything yet. I mean, I guess I paid for it, but still want to make sure and ask before I remove anything. Just about to walk in the door, and look who pulls up. It's Drupad, the man himself. We haven't seen you in a little while.
Been a while, hey?
It has been a while.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Yeah, so we've come to pick out some grout.
That's right. Yeah, just want to make sure we get the colors right, and you're gonna be happy with the final look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, your shirt matches our
right?
siding almost today. You got your official D-pad shirt. Okay. I feel like there's a song pun, grout, let it all out or something instead of shout. So, the guys weren't here today, were they?
No, not today. It doesn't look like they're here today, but it's the weekend, so it's a hit or miss.
Hit or miss, yeah.
They've got a lot of work in already, so we're expecting the tile guys to finish by the end of this coming week here.
Yeah, and it looked like there'd been some progress. They were getting the floor in the laundry room done. And in the back little area by the door, sort of the mudroom space, is pretty well done. They've got their dividers and stuff out. And soon we'll be able to start thinking about backsplash, but we need to pick out a grout color. So let's have a look at the grout and see which one looks good.
I think it was this one, but this is confirmed.
Yeah, Melissa and I were talking about this. We didn't want to go too light because then when you wash the floors and stuff, it has a tendency to turn gray anyway.
Right.
So we thought maybe, try and pick up the color, but maybe that's too dark.
We can take a bunch of them out.
Well, oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to, we don't have to take them all out. I don't want them to get all...
No, it's gonna be fine. That's exactly what it's for. It's for...
Do they come out?
Yep.
What if you put it back in the wrong spot?
Well, I'll try to be careful.
Like that's okay, but that might be a little bit dark maybe.
Okay, so let's put down.
So I was thinking maybe the, what's it called? Rolling fog, perhaps? It's the lighter one in that, like right around, they're one of those two.
So you just pull it out, and then, nope.
Here we go.
You put it in the middle.
I mean, because that's not quite white, but it's not quite gray. I don't know, that's not too bad. Like, what are your thoughts? What do you...
That's complete preference.
You don't want to get involved?
Yeah. Usually the colors, I try not to get too opinionated about my choices. If you do the darker grout, usually the tiles stick out, the lighter tiles stick out.
Right.
With the lighter tone, it'll kind of blend in. All the tiles will kind of blend in together.
Right.
So it's completely up to you guys how you guys want the look.
Well, let's have a look. What was the other one that we picked out? I was gonna try and pull that one out. Let's maybe do a comparison if we can.
Okay, so that's rolling fog.
Oh, I see it. It's named on the back, so even
Yeah.
if you mess it up, it still has its name.
Which one do you
on
want to try out?
it. Let's try maybe Greystone.
Greystone.
Castle Greystone. Wait, that's not from He-Man. Castle Grayskull. I guess it wouldn't have that wouldn't be a very appealing color when you're picking your grout. Yeah, let's go with Grayskull. You can't really tell in this light, but it's not as dark as it looks on camera. That's all right, hey? Like, what do you... Boy, this is a tough one. Well, I guess I'll have to make a decision. It'll be a surprise for the viewers at home and for Melissa. Drupad is just making a note. The only other grout color that would not be that one, which we've just picked, which is Rolling Fog, would be white, because we're doing the backsplash here is going to be white, and I think it'd be weird to have gray grout with the white tile. So we'll just do white on white, keep it very clean and simple. We wanted like that Parisian sort of kitchen kind of look in here. And I guess Drupad, the cupboards that aren't on right now, those are the glass ones?
Yes, those are the glass ones on the top there. These are glass.
Yeah. They just didn't want to bring them in yet, just to make sure.
Usually the glass ones they bring at the finals just to avoid any damage or anything.
And was there glass on by the fireplace too, or is that just they don't have the doors on?
So actually we had to make those two a little bit smaller to fit the stone on the sides, which they didn't count for in the start.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why they had to make those two boxes a little bit smaller, which they have to redo the doors for.
I was wondering why there was extra boxes here, so they had to reconfigure it a bit.
Yes.
Gotcha, yeah, because the stone, you wouldn't have been able to open the door.
Exactly. That's why you have to leave that, if you can see, we left that gap.
Yeah, the gap.
Almost 3-inch space here.
Because the stone's going to fill that up.
The stone's going to go all the way in, so.
When do the stone guys come?
They're supposed to come next week. We're waiting for the counters to come first.
Right.
And then the stone will come, so it all blends in together.
And counter guys are?
Early to mid next week. They're also running behind. They're scheduled for Monday, but I think it'll be probably by Wednesday.
Okay. Counters is a big one.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, the tile guys are they're doing
Yeah, they're
their
going
thing.
at it. Yeah, tile guys have a lot of work here. We have a lot of tiles. We have a lot of different style of tiles.
Yeah.
So they'll take about 2 weeks, especially in your shower. It's going to be really...
Oh yeah, we should go up there and have a
let's
look
take
and see. For the backsplash, Drew Pez just getting a picture of the name of it. We as in Melissa and I chatted about this, but basically just picking out the closest sort of very bright white, just Arctic white. You can kind of, I don't know, you get the idea. It's really white. But I think that'll be nice and clean in the kitchen. And there's not as much traffic, you know, like you don't see as much foot traffic and mopping and that kind of stuff. Well, you shouldn't see foot traffic on the backsplash at all. Not as much. Hey, I've got 3 kids. I never know what they're going to get up to. I might. But what I'm saying is it's easier to keep clean when it's on the back like that. So I think we'll be okay with that. So that's perfect. Yeah, okay. Now let's go upstairs and have a look.
Perfect.
Up we go. Kids' bathroom is done. I mean, they're making good progress. We've got the porcelain tile in the kids' washroom. And it's a very light gray with sort of gray swirls with the white trim. It'll look nice. And then this is going to be a really dark hardwood, like a nice, rich sort of hardwood. Oh, is that... was hiding around the corner? I imagine our floor to be much bigger than that. We'll just have to move it around when we want to show company, I guess.
There'll be a transition strip here, obviously.
It won't be dusty either.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be like this dark sort of color. Which should look nice. Should contrast nice. Okay, well let's poke our head. I'm curious to see.
I'll let you lead.
Oh, okay. See how far they got in here. Oh yeah, they've definitely made some progress. That is a shiny tile. Be careful when you get out of the shower. You don't go doing the splits like pulling a Goofy from Mickey Mouse with your feet going in all directions like down a ski hill. Probably put a bath mat out. But that hexagonal tile is something I've always really wanted. And Melissa didn't really care. It wasn't anything, she's like, it's fine, whatever. Since I had a preference, I got to pick the tile, and I really like the hexagonal. It just reminds me of fancy heritage homes, always had nice tile work like that on them, so very cool. And am I able to walk on it, you think?
You can, but I would wait right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It looks like it's settled, but...
Yeah, okay. I'll leave it there.
Yeah.
But from what I can see from over here, they have the little sitting bench for the shower installed. The I guess like the little drip edge there on the bottom, and the nook was put in. I saw that before they put the tile in, that they cut and installed the shower nook, so there's a place to put your shampoo and conditioner bottles. You don't have to leave them all over the floor. But this is taking shape nicely. So, what have you been up to since I saw you last?
Just, we've been working here. Your project's running really smooth. Everything's on schedule, so I'm really happy about this. We're almost at the finish line. You can probably see it now.
Yes.
And just been designing our new projects. We're starting there in 2 weeks' time, so it's been a real go situation.
You have your lots.
Yeah, so we're actually in permits already, and we're expecting to start getting the ground by mid of April.
And I thought I was a busy guy, but look at you. You're just building house after house after house.
Especially in this market, you have to take advantage of the hot market.
Yeah, farmers would say, make hay while the sun shines.
Right, exactly.
That's how I feel about the antique business. You
Yeah.
you harvest and you sell and do something else with it. Well, how many new properties are you working on right now?
So we have 6 units in total, which is 3 duplexes, and they're all on the south side of the city, in the Kavanagh community.
And you find duplexes an easier market to work with?
Yes, because it's targeting the more first-time home buyers, and we're trying to stay in that price range where it's affordable for 80% of the population.
Right.
Rather than going to the high-end custom homes where you're looking for a very niche market of buyers. So
yeah, it's difficult now for young people to buy a new property.
Exactly. So we are comfortable in the duplex scene right now, but we're not afraid of going into the single family side of things as well.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, the house is, yes. I mean, really, we have, in terms of timeline, walk me through what next week is going to look like.
Next week, the tile guys will be going in. We got your counters coming. We got the stone scheduled. That's pretty much next week.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then, at what point does flooring start to arrive?
The remaining flooring will be at a later stage once all the other trades are done, because we don't like too many trades walking on your hardwood or your vinyl planks. So basically we get the tile in, and we get our plumbing finals done, so all your toilets and your shower and
Right,
everything.
yeah, so I guess plumbing is gonna happen
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Plumbing happens, so the electrical final will happen, and the heating final, the carpenter comes in, so.
Right. So I guess once they're done the tile work in the washrooms, we can start to think about getting our sinks and tubs and all that
That's
stuff.
exactly what's coming next.
Okay, toilets. So, I mean, what a big difference that'll be. I'm sure anybody working in here will be happy that they don't have to use the porta potty outside.
Oh no, we put big no signs on using your toilets.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
No, those are for you guys.
So the porta potty stays out
It
there for
stays
them.
here.
Well, if the contractors are watching this episode, sorry guys, it's better than using that big green bucket that's on the ground. Mind you, I don't know what they read. I know that's their water jug, but
That's the water jug for the mixing the tile.
what, don't use the bathroom. Well, I guess my options are pretty limited here. Let's hope not. Yeah, and we should be at some point we'll be meeting up with the guys for the driveway.
Yes.
And having a conversation, maybe staking that out and getting it ready.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, it's looking great. I'll check back again in a couple days and see what progress has happened.
Awesome.
I've returned to our house, our construction project, and spring is coming, which is a good thing, but also it's created a bit of a challenge in the driveway. The snow has melted off and there is a ton of debris, construction debris, but even worse, there are giant swampy mud puddles all over the place, making it so it will suction cup your boot off in a heartbeat. I kind of wiggled my way along the side and across that little bridge and over, and I made it here with my shoes more or less intact. Melissa and Abigail, on the other hand, well, they had a little bit of, what happened to you?
I took the safe path, clearly.
Yeah, and you lost a shoe, but you got it back on.
Oh, don't
That's
touch
not too bad. But we came today because it looks like they did some stuff.
Yes, come look.
Okay, I'm coming to look. Well, I noticed already, okay, I'm not going to go too far because,
Bum, 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 bum.
yeah, they don't have the other doors on.
Yeah, but look what they do.
I know, they have our, actually I like it.
Yeah, me too. Look, it kind of has a,
It's very earthy looking.
yeah, that's not,
It looks like sand almost.
yeah, it's lighter even than I remember.
Yeah, so that's not so bad. The counters. But does that mean the kitchen has counters?
Some of it does.
Some of it, not all of it? Oh, I see, they don't have the island on yet. That's the biggest piece.
Oh, and then these.
Well, they haven't done the backsplash yet. I don't know. I guess I assumed that that would have been started, but maybe they couldn't be in here because they're putting counters in. But we do have countertops. Oh, and the sink is in. So that's how they glue it to the underside. They put a board across and then like twist the wire all up. It's kind of creative. I was wondering how I would have thought to prop it up from the bottom with, you know, something, but that looks like it works pretty good. I guess they know what they're doing. What do you think of the counters, honey?
Awesome.
Awesome. Did they do all? Let's see.
This is quite a piece.
What's that? Oh, this is one giant piece?
Because I was thinking, I wonder why they did this way, and then this way, and then I realized it's one slab.
Oh, I guess that's just their mark for where they were doing
Yeah.
their corner. But yeah, I didn't think the piece was that big to do one slab like that.
Well,
Like that's a long slab for a single, that must have been one jumbo piece of stone. Oh, I think that's just a mark. Yeah, it's just
I
paint.
already scratched
I
it.
was like, what?
I know.
Okay. Well, they've got the counter in the little pantry. Somebody peed on it.
Wow, Alexander. Oh my gosh.
And this is done but not grouted. I'm not going to stand on it too much because I don't want to get any debris into the grouted area.
See?
Wait, what? Oh, cool. I'm going to turn the light on. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. I am going to walk over. Like Indiana Jones trying not to set off a bunch of spikes. I'm going to walk over here. Look at this. Well, this will be a handy little wash-up area. It's actually pretty snappy with the stone and the undermount sink. That's a lot classier than I thought it'd be. And then this window right by it, so you get a nice view of what's going on while you're working in the laundry room. That running sound is them going upstairs to see if the bathrooms were completed. A lot of you are asking, why do we put the laundry on the main floor? Part of it is because that's where our preferred place to do laundry is. I know you create your laundry on the second floor, but during the day is when we do our laundry. You don't want to hear the machine going at night and stuff like that. So usually the routine is that we'll kind of be doing stuff around the house during the day, and laundry will get done while we're either working in the kitchen or on the main floor, and we'll fold it like on the couches or whatever and take it upstairs. It's a routine that's worked for us for like 20 years or more. Ooh, I just stepped on a thing. Just a piece of scrap wood. Anyway, the system's worked for us for a really long time, so we prefer to actually have it on the main floor because we do the laundry during the day. Is there stuff upstairs? Okay, I'm being summoned upstairs. I'm coming. I'm gonna zoom out. Oh, did we had baseboard on here before, I guess. I can't remember.
You say that every time you see it.
Well, I know because I can't recall. Okay, kids' bathroom has sinks.
I think I see Drew pad.
Drew pad's pulling up.
Yeah.
No toilet yet, but look, they did the surround around the shower.
Some tiling. You gotta see ours.
Ours? Okay.
This is very fancy.
You like that, Abigail? Okay. I'm guessing something's happened in here because I've been told to go in. Oh. Don't touch that. Touch that.
Yeah.
Otherwise I go zappy zappy. Tile is just about all done. It's not grouted yet, but they did get the sink in, or in the counters. And I'm gonna very gently, I'm guessing these guys are walking on it. Oh, look,
Yeah.
there's like a whole shower. And they've tiled or started to tile our little nook area. This is where your shampoo and conditioner, there's gonna be a little shelf in there, but shampoo, conditioner, soap sits in that little nook, so you don't have to worry about hanging something off of a shower head, which is what we currently do. There's like a little rack on there. This is great. So it looks like they're probably going to be working through here again tomorrow, where they've got the bench going in and then the back of the shower. But I think I hear Drew pad. I do hear Drew pad. He's downstairs. We found a Drew pad sauntering about, and your missus is with you, but she's too shy to be on camera.
Just for now. You know,
Just for now. I'm going to show her 1 foot. Look, there's a Mrs. Drew pad attached, but she said don't put me on camera. So
She's
I'm not
getting
going
ready
to.
for a big reveal.
Oh, I see.
We'll be
What,
doing.
on your channel?
Yeah, that's the plan. You know.
Okay. Are you going to put her like in a potato sack or something? And like, here she is. That's how I met Melissa.
Right.
I just grabbed a potato sack and carried her away. It's a tradition in our family. Maybe not. People are going to believe that. So they've been very busy here over the last little while. It looks like the upstairs washroom is nearly complete. When is the big slab coming for the island?
They have it ready, but they have some renos going on in their shop. So they're not able to move the big slab into their shop and get it, sanded and grinded on the edges and stuff. So that's why they haven't brought that one in.
Okay.
But we got all the other pieces in.
Which means they can start with the backsplash.
That's exactly correct. So we're actually starting backsplash, probably not tomorrow, but the day after.
Okay.
And the tile guy should be out of here by the weekend.
And fireplace guy?
Fireplace guy's actually coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, now I have to be cautious that she's over there, so I gotta flip around. See, look, there's an Abigail. People know who she is. So this is pretty much all prepped and ready, I guess.
Yeah, so it's all good to go. We're getting full stone on all three sides. We needed to wait for the counters to come in.
Right.
So they can then tie it in all the way at the bottom there.
This will be pretty dramatic, I think, once that's all stone right up to the ceiling. Like, it'll be a wow, I think. I'm feeling the wow factor.
It's your big feature wall in this space, so definitely the stone's gonna do it.
Yeah, the stone with the nice countertops with the nice hardwood. I think it'll be a winning combination.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to ask: are they coming to prep the trim work under the fireplace? Is that happening after the stone goes on?
Trim work,
Yeah.
these pieces?
Yeah.
No, this will be getting painted at the final paint stage.
Okay, when the
So
painters
nothing
come back.
here. They'll just tape the stone around and they'll paint just those two pieces at that stage.
Okay. Well, and so what do you think of the fantasy brown?
Personally, I love it. We walked in yesterday, saw it for the first time, and we were really happy with this. How do you feel?
Oh, I like it. I mean, it matches the sort of color theme that we have going. It's warm. It's got the whites and grays. It ties everything together. And what I really like about it is it looks kind of like rolling sand on a wet beach or something. Like it just has kind of a nice natural sort of feel to it. So I think it'll suit us well, and I think it'll suit the colors we picked for the house. Good thing we didn't go with pink. It wouldn't have matched the pink very well.
Pink walls, right?
Pink walls, yeah. Well, thank you. The house is looking fantastic. I guess we'll do a little walkabout, and then I guess next video we'll come back and see what's happened with the rest of the tile work.
Some big finishes for your next video.
Yeah, exciting stuff. So that's it for today's episode. We've got floors going in. We've got countertops going in. All kinds of stuff is going in. And from what I hear, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to find places to walk. I'm currently on a little bridge going across a mud puddle right now. We have the washroom fixtures, so the toilets and the other tub is coming in next week. So really, we'll have occupancy probably before too long. I don't want to jinx it, but maybe like in about 3-4 weeks or so, we might have occupancy. Now, we won't be able to fully use the site yet because they'll have to build a road, because nobody wants to drive on this every day. Could you imagine if that was like, that's your commute in? Maybe you live on a farm and that's what you're used to, but I don't want to have mud working its way into my workshop. So they do have to clear the site and build the road, but that can happen apparently after we have occupancy. So we might be looking at a timeline that's going to work really well for us. So stay tuned for more, guys. As you probably know, my world is very much always in transition and things are going on. So check back often, follow along, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's watch this house get finished and built. Have a good one, guys. We'll see y'all soon, and bye for now.